going to stop it right there. All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone, and salute to the brothers out there preaching his words of sincerity and truth. All right, coming to another video. Basically, this is a Bible prophecy. All right. We got this guy, President Donald Trump. He the title reads, "Cracks in Trump-Europe relationship are turning into a chasm." Okay. It's foretold in Bible prophecy, which I'm gonna get the scriptures that is gonna be a rift between the ten horns and the harlot. All right. The 10 horns, the EU, all right, the 7 heads, the NATO, okay. So it's going to be, hatred between them, all right. And eventually, in the future, NATO and EU is going to shoot missiles on the harlot, America, which is, Great Babylon, all right. And in the video you just seen, you see how proud Trump is, all right, which he, said, the guy, the narrator says in the video that he's basically bullying, all right, being a bully towards the, the leaders of the EU and the NATO nations, okay. Let's see if I can rewind a little bit and go watch it. I don't know if you can hear the commentator on CNN, but see, yeah, he just shoved the guy out of his way. He got that stout attitude, and he pulled the guy's arm. Yeah. So the nation sees, the whole world actually sees that, man. All right, so I'm gonna read into this article a little bit and get a few scriptures. For more than 70 years, the transatlantic alliance has served as the unshakable foundation of European stability and underpin the values of U.S.-led Western order. In 2020, it appears that relationship is being rethought on both sides of the Atlantic. Earlier this week, European Union declined to include U.S. in its list of safe countries, meaning that American travelers would be unwelcome inside the bloc for the foreseeable future. See that? So it's causing the whole America and NATO and EU are basically at odds with each other. They hate each other. Due to the eye-watering U.S. coronavirus infection numbers, controversially, the list includes China, the country where the virus originated, on the condition of reciprocal arrangements. EU officials insist that the decision was not political and based entirely on epidemiological evidence, and the hope that would pacify U.S. President Donald Trump, a man who has attacked the bloc on several occasions. However, others privately conceded that had Brussels wanted to make the pill more palatable for an American audience, that could have added a sugar coating. In the past, I can see that we might have not included China in order to keep the U.S. happy, says an EU diplomat not authorized to speak on record about how the decision was made. See what else it says. It might seem a stretch to take this incident as evidence of a rupture in transatlantic relations until you place it in current geopolitical context. It's no secret that Washington takes less of an interest in European affairs these days, and is well known that European nations actively seek greater diplomatic autonomy from America. This especially true for the 27 member states of the European Union. All right, originally it was 10, now it's 27. But I'm not gonna hear all this. You can just type it up in CNN. All right, and read the rest. So you get the idea that basically, the NATO EU America partnerships are basically null and void. It's not there anymore, pretty much. Okay, so the scriptures I wanted to get Daniel 7:20, and the 10 horns, which are the EU that were in his head. All right, and the other which came up, and before whom 3 fell, even of that horn that had eyes and a mouth that spake very great things. That's America, man. All right, Great Babylon, America, whose look was more stout than his fellows. Okay, and I looked up that word stout in the etymology. Stout, proud, valiant, strong. Okay, brave, fierce, proud. All right, and that's America's motto, man. All right, the pride of America. All right, that's what the Edomite, the American Edomite, is the proudest in the whole planet Earth, man. And you seen in that video how proud Trump was, man, against his vassal states. All right. So that mouth that speaks very great things, man, that's America, whose look more stout than his fellows. Let me see that. More stout than his fellows, and stout means proud. Okay. We get a Revelation 17 and then yep. Revelation 17 and I'm gonna start at 15. And he saith unto me, the waters which thou sawest, where the whore sitteth. The whore is America, the harlot. Okay, the whore, Babylon. All right, Great Babylon. All right, that represents America. Our peoples, multitudes, and nations and tongues. Okay, and that whore that's sitting on top of the beast, NATO EU. Okay. Which brings a prideful spirit on you, okay? Because that whore that's sitting on top of the beast, it can make the beast go left or right, up, down, all right? And the 10 horns which saweth upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, okay? Those 10 whores are NATO and the EU. Well, actually EU, but the beast is NATO and the 7 heads. They shall hate the whore, all right? So all these partnerships NATO and the EU and America had amongst each other, it's becoming a hateful thing between each other, man. All right? And shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. All right? It said in the article that Americans traveling to Europe, is going to be some type of disdain, all right, a hate, all right, for Americans. So that's a part of that too, that hating the whore. All right, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. And that represents the thermonuclear destruction. Because these NATO and the EU nations, they got thermonuclear capabilities. And eventually, in due time, they're going to shoot their missiles on America and destroy her. All right, destroy the whore, America. And see that, burn her with fire. For the Most High hath put it in our hearts to fulfill His will and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast, until the words of the Most High shall be fulfilled. And the woman which thou sawest is that great city which reigneth over the kings of the earth. Okay. So, yep, America's time is is running out. All right. So that's pretty much all I got, Lord wills edifying. Shalom.